So today's deck profile is going over the brand new archetype, which is Red Eyes with Metal Morph. This is a Metal Morphing Red Eyes deck. I actually got the idea from Team Samurai X1, but I kind of jumbled it and mixed it of how I would see it. I actually have a couple of cards in here that he didn't add in, but I did. So for the main deck monsters is 2 Metal Illusionists, 3 Metal Flame Swordsmen, 2 Zawas, 1 Red Eyes Metal Claw, and 2 Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. And those are for the main deck monsters. Now for the other monsters we have is the 4 Bestials, the 4 Bestial Dragons, 2 Veilers, 2 Ghost Sisters, 2 Ashes, and obviously the Dragoon Fuel, and the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and 2 Maxi. Now onto the spells. Now for the spells, it doesn't really matter on which spell you have, but I want to play 1-for-1, 2 Red Eyes Fusions, 2 Triple Tactics, 2 Incoming Machines, and 2 Called Buys. Now, Incoming Machine is very important for this deck. Same thing with Metal Illusionist. And I guess if you can also count Zawa, is also important to bring out a Metamorph trap from the deck onto the field almost immediately. And it's also a free summon, which is honestly really busted at that point. And on to the traps. Now the traps are very important because they are the main fuel for the deck. 2 Imperms, and this trap is very important. 2 Trap Tricks to banish a Metamorph and to banish 1 normal trap from the deck except Trap Trick, and if you do, set 1 card with the same name directly from the deck. It can be activated this turn. Now, guess what Max Metamorph is? A normal trap. Same thing with Time Engine. Same thing with Flame Coating Metamorph. These traps are normal traps. So Trap Trick helps us out so much. And I mean so much. Now on to the extra deck. Now, extra deck is a bit wonky, I would say, but I would say extra deck, since you're running Red Eyes engine, I would say the Red Eyes fusion monsters like Meteor Black Comet Dragon, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, and Red Eyes Flame Metal Dragon for the fusions and XYZs. Now for the synchros, I put it in Psych and Punisher just because, and also Zeus and Typhon, or Typhoon. And for the links, I put it in Guard Dragon Pitsy, along with 2 Seals, 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Moon of Closed Heaven, 1 Access Code Talker, and 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. And no Apollosa, because Apollosa sucks. And I will die on that hill. Now, combo-wise, this deck is really good for comboing, especially since you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or actually, yeah, 11, 12, 13. If your opponent activates a monster during your turn, 14, and I would say 15, 16, like 16 combo starters in the deck, or like 16 stuff to help you out with the deck. And for end board, it doesn't really matter on what your end board looks like, but the end board that I would go with is the 1 Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon, 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. If you bring it out Psychic and Punisher, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 monster zones, and 2 of these. Actually put Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon in the extra monster zone, and have these 3 in the main monster zone. Now, I would have run some Despia in here, especially the Masquerade, because if I had Masquerade in here, then I would have done 2100 damage to my opponent for each card effect that they activate. Because this one inflicts 500. If I have 2 of them, if I have 2 of these out on the field, then it inflicts 1,000. Then if I had Despa on the field, it will inflict 1,600. And if I had all 4 on the field, then it would inflict 2,100. So he would have 4 effects to activate until he is really low on life points. Which, you know, you're not going to bring out all of these monsters on the same turn. It's more like a slowly build your board type situation, if that makes sense. So, yeah, this is the Morphing Red Eyes deck. You can take a picture or just pause video and just copy it. I don't really mind on what you guys do with it. So this is the Red Eyes Morphing deck video. So yeah.